Good morning, guys. Back again here trying to document all my MTG collection. As I've stated before in the other videos, I have been collecting Magic for over 25 years, and I'll be showing you images of all my cards. I collect any language, I collect any set. I try to keep my collection low on foils, but since there are some cards that only exist in foils, or that the cheapest version was a foil version, specifically commanders from the commander decks, I have those in foils, but you will see that most of my collection are play sets and they are non-foil. So for today we're going to continue with the lands, non-basic lands. And if you remember in Spanish, I'm Mexican, guys, the word lands, tierras. And we're continuing with the letter M. And so we have the first one here to show you guys would be Mad Blind Mountain. This is from Shadowmore, set. This one in English. Jump to Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. This one is from a newer set, Tarkir Dragon Storm. And we have some in Spanish, Remolino del Dragón Espíritu. Two in Spanish, two in English, one alternate art. This looks beautiful, honestly. Art. I'm sorry, guys, if you don't see a lot of the detail of the cards, but since I have to show you so many of them, I cannot take like too much time showing them. Then we go to Maestros Theater, Teatro de los Maestros in Spanish. And as you can see, I have been telling you guys about the difference in colors. That you do see difference in colors when you see cards from other languages. I guess it's the printing process or the printing factory. Okay, Metering Network, Red de Anillos Mágicos in Spanish. I think this is from Magic Origins. Got an old nice land, Magosi de Water Veil. In Spanish, Magosi el velo acuoso. We got a nice favorite one for everybody. This is Mana Confluencia de Mana in Spanish. Got three in Spanish, one in English. Honestly, I don't mind it. They have been some plays, you can see right there. And they're in good state. So you guys, I complete places, and I am a player, so I have played with a lot of my cards and keep playing with them. Maynard Gate, Puerta de la Mansión, Manor Gate. Spanish and English, not much to comment there. Jump to the Mariposa Military Base, Base Militar de Mariposa. See again what I told you about the set and the color. This is from the Fallout series. And jump to one of the fetch lands. This is March Flats. A lot of wear on my cards, guys. These are in Spanish, Planicies del Senegal, and this one is in Japanese. Remember, guys, I am a player, and I have played with these cards for over 15 years at least. And we got Mesa Fit. So you can see the difference in the mist cut. It was very common, and this has a lot of wear on it. But I also have this one that's almost near mint, and this one's a little bit. You can also see it's mist cut on the back side. That was really common back then, guys. Don't worry about that. Base of Sand, Fin del Laberinto. And from the Return to Ravnica set, Dragon Storm, I think it's called. No, I don't remember. I'm sorry. Mandarin River, Rio Serpenteante. I'm just gonna go fast, guys. Too many cards to show you. Too little time. Mech Hangar, Hangar de los Mechas, and this was in Japanese. If you can read it, good. I can't. Difference in color, see, guys. And then we have another one. Mediation Pools. This is from the Avatar set. Tap dual lands. There's a lot of those around. Okay. We have Memorial to Foil, Monumento a la Locura. say monumento al genio, memorial to genius. Then we have memorial to glory, monumento a la gloria. Jump to monumento a la unidad, memorial to unity. And we have memorial to war, monumento a la guerra. Spanish and English, there is not much to comment. That was a cycle of the lands. Jump to one of the surveil lands now. Meticulous Archer, survey 1. Nice cards from Murders of Marco Manor. Jump to one of the Final Fantasy cards. Midgar, City of Mako. I only have one in English, but it's the full art. We have two in Spanish. Midgar, la ciudad de Mako. Basically the same name, doesn't change. And we jump to Mikokoro, Center of the Sea. From in English, guys, this is from Servers of Kamigawa. It's a lot of years ago. This is 2005. It's 20 years ago, guys, 21 years ago. And we got Mimano, School at the Water Edge. Mimano, la escuela al borde del agua. The art is beautiful, honestly. I enjoyed a lot of the art from Kamigawa. I was living in Mexico City back then, and I was starting to play Magic. I think that one of the cases I'm telling you, this is foil because it came in the, if I'm not mistaken, this was the scene box from, or maybe a commander? A commander. Minas, no, this is not commander. I think this was a scene box. Minas Mongol Dark Fortress. With an English, that's why I got them. That was the cheapest version I could get. Then we have Minas Tirith. In Spanish and in English, the same. The name is the same, Minas Tirith. You can see a nice full art of them. Looks beautiful. And another one from the Lord of the Rings sets, Minas de Moria, Mines of Moria. This does change a little bit. Minas de Moria. This is the full art version. Nice one in Spanish. Then we have Meseta Illusoria. That would be Mirage Mesa in English. I'm not gonna say too much about these common cards. Then we have Miren, the Morning Well. Miren, el Pozo de los Lamentos. And as you can see, the Spanish version has more play. It's not that I played more with the Spanish version, so I guess I got it a little played when I got it back then. Again, we got lyrics. Spanish and English is the same name, but you can see the color difference I'm talking to you about. Then we jump to Mirrodin's Core. Not much to comment there, guys. Then we jump to Mirror Pool Estanque Espejo in Spanish. A little bit to drink, guys. Then we jump to a nice favorite for everybody. And no, I do not have the original printings. I have the white border printings that are cheap. Mishra Factory. This is a mainland, but as you can see, I have it in 4 different languages. Factoría de Mishra would be in Spanish. Fábrica de Mishra would be in Italian, and Usine de Mishra, if I'm not mistaken, this is French. So that's why I also like to get the white borders, because you get them in other languages. Then we have Mishra's Foundry, and I guess you guys can see what the cards next. Okay, Mishra's Foundry, Fundición de Mishra, difference in colors from English to Spanish. And of course, some expensive non-basic lands. We got Mishra Workshop, 4 copies of them, guys. One that has some nice wear. This one also has some wear. This one's like the the nicest one I have. This is from Antiquities. This is like a really, really nice fun card to play with. You get to do a lot of crazy things with artifacts. So this is my playset, guys. Expensive as hell. These were around, I bought them around $200 each, guys. So I did spend some money on them, but of course nothing to do with how much they cost right now. I think they're over $3,000 each. Maybe not this one, I'm not sure, but that's the price. I bought them cheap compared to that. And of course I'm not willing to sell them. It's just that I enjoy playing and I want to have them because sometimes I like to play mod as a deck. And moving along, too much of that. Mystery Village, Pueblo de Valjaria. The name really changes a lot. Mysteries Village to Pueblo de Bajarina. I don't know how Mysteries turns into Bajarina, but I guess translation was not that good right there. Then we got the Mistball Bridge, one of the artifact decks that came out. You can see them in paupers sometimes in play. We got Mistball Plains, one of the non-basic lands that has a basic land type. Llanura de Velo de Niebla in Spanish. Then we jump to Mystic Palm Oasis. Oasis de Palmeras Húmedas. The Avatar World land that comes into the tab. Then we have a small, well, not a small one, but a fetch. Misty Rainforest, Bosque Tropical Hermoso. Look at the wear, guys. I have really played with these cards. I used to play Sub, so I used to do a lot of fetches and shocklands. Mobilized District, Distrito Movilizado in Spanish. I'm not gonna say too much about this. And we have Molten Hollows. We got 3 original printings, 1 reprint from, I don't remember what's up, but you can see that the symbol is in uncommon. So this one's an uncommon even though it's a black symbol. Back there we didn't have the difference. Okay, we got Molten Slag Heap, Spanish Escoria Fundida, and one in Russian, guys. Okay, we jump to another one, Molten Tributary, Afluente Fundido, Spanish to English to Spanish. Nothing much to say. Monumento Henge, Cromlech Monumental. This is from One Horizons 3. And we have Moon Island, Isla Neolunar, Shadowmoor Island type. And it's a non-basic land. Could be fetched. And then we have more land hub. Páramo Embrujado. And again, I see the difference in colors. This is very common. If you only see copy 1, I wish you might think that it's not possible, but most other languages have their different colors. Then we have Morphic Pool. We have 1 original printing, and since I didn't get them from that set and I found them in this set, I got the other ones from the Commander. I honestly don't mind. As long as I have it, I can play with it. And we got Mortuary Mire, Cinela Mortuoria, Spanish and English versions. And we got Moss Fire Valley, Fuego Musgo. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not as fluent in English pronouncing all these weird names, but I'll do my best. Mossworth Bridge, Puente de Hierba Musgo in Spanish. This is from the Lorwyn original set. And our Legends card, open. See? All your red legends may band with other legends. Then banding is a strange ruling to explain. I have tried to do it a lot of times. I usually get confused even myself. But well, the card is called Mountain Stronghold. It looks beautiful. I've never been played by me, but I have them. Mountain Valley. Spanish Valle de Montaña. Lowlands. There's a lot of them. You don't see much play with them. Map of Ronan. This is from the cold snap set, and you can see the ice symbol, the ice permanent symbol. I think that's the first time they started. Usually it was like a tribute to the set symbol for Ice Age. Then we have Mud Flat Village, Aldea Loditos. This is from Tumbo set, New York set. Alright, now Spider-Man came out. Multiverse Passage. This version is beautiful in the Spanish Pasaje Multiversal. Very psychedelic image. And jump to Muraganda Raceway. Pista de Carreras Muraganda. In English, guys. We jump to Murky Sewer, Alcantarillas Turbias. And from the morning tide said we got Murmuring Bosque, Espesura Murmurante. I remember playing with this card. This was one of the three different land colors you could produce. And we played it in a deck that was called Dorian, also. Nice deck, I remember I think I played it even in nationals, just for the fun of it. Okay. Another one from the morning tide said Mutabalt, Mutabóveda in Spanish, and in Chinese, well, you can read it, you can pronounce it for me. And then we got Myriad Landscape, Paisaje Infinito, in Spanish. So this one that is called Mystic Gate. Spanish Portal Mágico. This is the Filter lands. They're not that common to see play, but you do see some play with them. And we jump to Mystic Monastery, Monasterio Místico in Spanish. Mystic Sanctuary, Santuario Místico in Spanish. And last for the letter M will be Mystifying Maze, Laberinto Complejo. It's from M11, guys. That's about 15 years ago. Okay, I'm gonna continue with the letter N, guys. Tierras, which means lands, and we're showing my non-basic lands at this moment with the letter cards that start with the letter N. Nantuco Monastery, Monasterio Nantuco in Spanish. I have played with these cards a couple of times. And we got the Naya Panorama, Panorama de Naya in Spanish. Nearby Planet. This is not legal or general play. As you can see, the symbol is the not the circle, the triangle. It really makes it hard. I do keep some of them just for the funs. Necroblossoms now, Maraña Necroflorecida in Spanish. In Spanish, one in English. And we jump to Needle Spiders. Cimas Aguja in Spanish. To English to Spanish. Again, some wear marks on my cards. Again, I'm a player, guys. And we got these beautiful cards. Needle Birch Pathway in Spanish, Senda de Borde Agujas, and you can see the full art. And on the back side, Pilar Birch Pathway, Senda de Borde Pilares. Beautiful lands. Honestly, I can't say anything bad about them. I really enjoyed this set. The Cycle. Okay, we got Neglector Manor. Another dual the land that comes into play. Tab. This has to do with the lucky number 13. Then we have Nephalia Academy, Academia de Nephalia, and one in Korean. And this is also in, well, this is in Spanish, and this is in Portuguese, guys. Then we jump to Nephalia Drown Jar, Cementerio Marino de Nephalia. English to Spanish with the color differences. One more over here, we got Nesting Grounds, Tierra de Anidación. Then we jump to New Benalia, Nueva Benalia, Russian. This is from the future side. A newer one, Night Market, Mercado Nocturno from the Caleta Drift, if I'm not mistaken. And jump to Nimbus Maze, Laberinto Nimboso, and we have two in Russian. I was really proud getting cards in Russian. I thought it was a language that I was not going to be able to get easily, but I did find some cards around. Nivix Area de an area of the fire mine. That's in English. This is from the original Central Africa block. Gate. I don't think it was gate crash. I think that was guilty. Okay, Nomad Outpost. The Ascension, I mean. Oh, that's not Return to Area. That's the original replica city of guilds. That's the block. Nomad Outpost, Nomad, I'm having a hard time pronouncing in Spanish, guys. Okay, Nomad Stadium, this I guess I bought them near mint and I've never played with them. Really nice. The North Pole Gates, Portones del Polo Norte. I like more dual land, I can simply tap. Northampton Farm. This is from the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that just came out last week. I was happy to get them fast, two in Spanish and two in English. Granja de Northampton. I know everybody hates them, but I collect magic, so any card has the same value for me. It needs to be in my collection because this is part of the history of Magic the Gathering. Neovision Heart of the Progress in English. This is from the Session set. And we got Nurturing Peatland. And we got a beautiful Turbera Fertile from our Assassin's Creed reprint. And another little expensive card. Nictos, Shrine of Nyx. I got two in Chinese and one in Spanish. Nictos Altar de Nyx. It's around $200 for this case. We jump to my last showing for this video, the letter O, lands, remember? And we get the Oak Hollow Village, Aldea Rolerina. This is from the Bloomborough set. And we have an old card, and we have one with a black border with the original Arabian Nights print, but this is not from Arabian Nights. As you can see, the language is in French, so this should be from the Renaissance set. That set is a strange set. It came out in German, French, Italian, if I'm not mistaken. And it was black border because it was the original printing of the cards, but it's not in English. And this is, well, this is reprint, that's why they're white border, right? I told you guys, I keep the cheapest version. I don't buy the most expensive one. As long as I have the cards, I'm happy. In the game, they have the same value, so it doesn't matter. We got Oboro Palace in the Clouds, Oboro el Palacio de las Nubes from Servers of Kamigawa set. Then we have Obscura Storefront, Escaparate de la Obscura, to English to Spanish with differences, minor color differences from the language. We got one from champions of Kamigawa, Okina Temple of the Grandfathers. Okina Templo de los Antepasados, that's in Spanish. These are all cards. These are from copyright 2004. And my kid is almost that age, I think. No, my kid's, yeah, he's almost that age. Omasu City, Ciudad de Omashu. Orlando comes in the top. Doesn't much about it. And we jump to Omnius Asylum, Psiquiátrico Siniestro, from the Spider-Man set. Omnius Cemetery, from the Doctor Who set. We jump to Opal Palace, Palacio de Opal. Reprinting originally. Then we have Opulent Palace, Palacio Opulento. We jump to Oran Reef, the Basswood. In Spanish, Oran Reef, El Bosque Extenso. Extenso means vast. Also Basilica. I never have any in Spanish, I only have in English. And then we've got also Guildgate. As I said, guys, this is from the Transformers block. I have two different sets because they came out in two different sets. And I tried to get both of them, but then I stopped doing that because they reprint so many, I could not have more copies than 4, so it doesn't really matter what I got. And we got Orsoa, the Church of Dios. All of them in English, slight color differences from one printing to another. Common back then. Another one from the Spider-Man set again. Orscorp Industries, in Spanish, Industria Orscorp. I'm not a fan of Spider-Man, but I guess I had to have the cards. Then we got Ottawara, Soaring City and Sea. Difference in colors, guys. This one in Spanish, Ottawara City Flotante, and this was in Japanese. So expect to see minor color differences in all the different languages Magic was printed on, or is printed on. These ones have, I'm ashamed of my cards. Look at this, they have a lot of wear. I played a lot with them, Overgrown Tomb, by Cubierta, and since they are mine, I have not tried to change them. Maybe one of these days I should change it for a nicer version in my collection, but I'm okay playing with them. Our Flying Bazin from the Fallout series, Cuenca Inundada in Spanish, in wonderful art, beautiful one. And the last land I'm gonna show you for this video, guys, is Overgrown Farmland, and as you can see, I have 3 alternate art versions, really beautiful ones, and one normal. I think I've never played with them, but they do look beautiful. So that was all the cards I was going to show you for this video, guys. I will make another one in a couple of minutes because I've been a little bit behind, but I hope you enjoyed this one. So bye.